I made it clear that what is important is that the future of Northern Ireland and a lasting political settlement can only be put through if those people to the talks, the traditions in Northern Ireland, come together and negotiate. And that is the only way that it can be done. And I am confident it can be done, provided people realise that the details of any settlement have got to be negotiated.
Derek, how are you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think if by start I have... You mean, Ken, you don't arrange one? It is not, in fact, the paper we asked for. We asked last week for a background briefing paper, one that might set out various options. We see no options set out in this paper. It quotes from propositions and it proceeds to ask questions. So I think looking at it, we're in a situation where the mountain has laboured and brought forth a mouse.
Document. And so we're absolutely clear about that. I've got the framework document here. That's what we think of the framework document. We are not going to negotiate on the basis of the round 3.
Oh yes, and that is our position. In fact,
Mental Council and the question of standing intergovernmental machinery. They pose substantive questions. The ball is now firmly in the parties' courts. They need to discuss these issues frankly and comprehensively and work towards an agreement on them, which they are in fact doing at this very moment. Both governments stand ready to facilitate the search for agreement. Our views on these matters are well known. But if we are to bring about lasting political stability, any agreement must emerge from discussion around the table to provide a framework and encouragement for them so to do. Of course it's difficult. It takes people time.
Governments have recommitted themselves to agreed position. Well, we weren't, with respect. I'm trying to answer in a way which doesn't get into. Now they have to come to the painful, necessary understanding that there has to be change. The best type of change is managed change. It's change which we negotiate. It's change which we agree. That's statements. That's just a repeat of that. Mr. McGuinness, that is Ken McGuinness, informed me, and you'll excuse my language, that he doesn't talk to fucking murderers. Now, that's some measure of the generosity and outreach